Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. I hope you've had a good week so far. Today is your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, June 5th, 2019. Thank you so very much for being here. I do hope, that you're enjoying things as they're going. We have reached the midpoint of the week. So today what we're going to do is read your overall energy. We're going to look at your spiritual or emotional energy, and we're going to look at your physical energy, and then we're going to pull a couple of cards just to see if there's anything else that you need to hear for this day. I think since we're at the halfway point of the week, this is a good time to do a bit more of a thorough reading. So as usual, get yourself in the place where you're ready, you're calm, you're peaceful, you're open to receiving whatever messages are being brought to you. I'm going to have just a sip of water. And let's get started. So for whoever this reading is meant for this day, Wednesday, June 5th, 2019, whoever is here to receive this reading and receive this message from their higher self to mine, through me and through these cards, what is the overall energy or overall message they need to hear for this day, Wednesday, June 5th, 2019? What is the overall guiding message they need for this day? Please and thank you. You have Be the Hunter, Not the Hunted. And the next card was Inspiration, and it was a number 3. So be the hunter, not the hunted. I think this card is just telling you to kind of pursue knowledge today. If there's something you want to learn or something you want to understand, then it's your duty to go out and gain that understanding and learn that thing, and not to wait for, like, say, a teacher or, a mentor to show up and just teach you these things. If you want something, if you want knowledge, if you want understanding, and I think knowledge and understanding are the big thing here, just because of the image of the owl, which does represent some sort of new knowledge or some sort of wisdom coming to you. If you want that, though, you have to go and actively pursue that, because it's not going to be just thrown at you today. A lot of people do wait, and even I do it sometimes, because sometimes it's important to wait and know that the messages you need, the knowledge you need, is going to come to you. This is telling you that that's not happening in this case, whatever this case is. This is something you need to go out and put in the effort, put in the work, especially because we have that number 8. It's effort. It's time for you to just get yourself, use your will, okay? Let yourself be determined to gain something. If you want to gain something, if you want to understand something, then you need to say, okay, I desire this knowledge. I will myself to gain this knowledge, and then push yourself to do so, okay? So let's see what your spiritual messages are today. What is the spiritual message or emotional message for whoever this reading is meant for, whoever's come to receive it? What is the message on the spiritual level for this day, Wednesday, June 5th, 2019, for whoever this reading is meant for? What is their spiritual message? Please and thank you. You have, oh, cute. You have the 3 of Cups. And then after is the 2 of Pentacles. And I just want to, and then the Empress, which is another 3. Okay. I'm going to turn these over. I may get back to them. I may not. But with the 3 of Cups, basically it's telling you that your spirit is in a very light place. You're kind of celebratory. Is that the word? I think so. You're kind of in this celebratory mood where you want to have fun. You want to connect with the people you love. You're probably looking for your tribe, or if you're not looking, you already feel like you kind of found your tribe. You're feeling like you're surrounded by a lot of love, and that's a beautiful thing. I think today is a very playful energy in your emotions and in your spirit today, which is so lovely. And of course, this doesn't necessarily have to resonate with everyone, but just to look a little bit deeper at what this may be talking about. So we have the 2 of Coins, which tells me you probably are connecting with other people. You're probably, working with friends or working with other people, working with, business colleagues, I do feel like this has to do with a tribe though. And I get that not just because of this, but because we have this Empress energy and she is all about nurturing. And this Two of Coins also is about making things look easy. So even if things aren't necessarily as easy as they look, you tend to today you're kind of making life look easy. You're kind of making it look simple. You're giving it a lot of love. You're giving yourself a lot of just care. Whatever it is that you're pursuing, I think you are already trying to hunt it down. You are already looking for answers. You are already doing some of the work to get the knowledge and the wisdom that you're looking for. And that's beautiful. I do think in your soul, if you're not feeling connected with other people, then it's possible this reading just isn't for you. But I also feel like whoever you are, you're in a good place spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I think you're in a pretty positive place today, and I think part of that is because you're surrounded by people who care about you. You're surrounded by people who love you, and you're not doing things alone. You're not dealing with your emotional system or your emotional experiences alone right now, and that's a really good thing. So let's see what's going on the physical or earthly mundane level. What is the energy for whoever this reading is meant for on their physical, earthly, mundane level? So this could be their job, this could be their physical health, this could be their personal interactive relationships, this could be their finances. So what is going on the earthly level? This could also be their home. Please tell us today, from their higher self to mine, through me and through these cards, what is their physical, earthly, mundane energy or message that they need to hear for this day, Wednesday, June 5th, 2019. Please and thank you. You have the four, okay, you have the Four of Coins. You got the Queen of Coins. Whoa, you got the Seven of Coins. What's next? Okay, you got the Eight of Swords and then the Ace of Coins. I had to pull that. So, you guys, some of you are coming into money. Some of you are coming into some real big money, and you're gonna need to figure out how to deal with that and how to overcome your issues with money. I think whoever it is that is coming to money, you got some serious problems with it. Whether that's just bad management, whether that's a bad attitude towards it, whether you feel like money is the root of all evil and therefore you're kind of resistant to it. Whether you feel like you've never been able to get money. It's coming. There's a lot of abundance and success coming for you right now. So I really, really think you need to work through this because all these issues you're having towards it are internal. But then to get a little bit more specific, we have this Four of Coins, which tells me that you need to make sure you're grounded for whatever's coming. Get yourself prepared, get yourself stable. Be careful of being a little bit too selfish with the finances you currently have, because I do think that just because I saw this 8, there's a possibility you're being a little bit clingy or stingy with your money. So really be careful of being too stingy. I think it's a good time to be a little bit more giving today, more selfless. Because then we have the Queen of Coins, which is telling me the path you're on. You might be wanting to start a business. You might be ready to. You're very confident, I think, about what's coming. So I don't necessarily think you are the kind of person who doesn't believe you can have money, because you are kind of confident that you can. But I think the way you're going about it might need some work. I think you might be approaching your finances or your business or the thing that you're getting yourself organized for. You might be approaching that with the wrong mindset. And I also feel that because of this Eight of Swords, you're not necessarily able to see the right mindset. But whatever it is, there are some opportunities opening up for you. There is something really beautiful, something good coming for you no matter what. And I think your biggest obstacle is this Eight of Swords. I think you are in this position where you're telling yourself either that you're not worth it or that it's not possible or that other people, you're probably one of those people who, when someone says, why don't you try this to help your situation, you might have occasionally been someone whose instant response was, that doesn't work for everybody. And so you don't even bother to try. You don't really, your immediate response is to put down the option because you're afraid or because you've tried other similar things and they didn't work, or just because you want to be a contrarian. You want to just be like, oh, that's not going to work. It doesn't work just because it worked for you. Good for you. It worked for you. That doesn't work for everybody. But you've never actually tried it. You never actually went out and spent the time. You never spent 6 months doing a mental health program to help yourself heal. That's different from like just basic therapy, which is good. Basic therapy is good. But you never tried these other things that people keep bringing up. Instead, your instinct is to say that it's not possible, to say that, just because that one thing doesn't necessarily solve all the problems, it's automatically not going to help at all. I feel like you've been that kind of person just because of this Eight of Swords. I feel like whatever situation, whatever problem you're having is a mindset problem, because all of these cards are telling me that abundance is trying so hard to get into your life. It's banging on the door. It's saying, hey, open yourself up to me. Open yourself up to the opportunities I am presenting to you, to the wisdom I am presenting to you, to the success that I am presenting to you, because you have that knowledge already. You have the ability to do that, and you have the desire to do that. But I do think you need to be careful of being too stingy with your ideas, too stingy with your resources, because once you're able to share those, you're going to be able to like use it for your benefit and really start to like think about how you are using your abundance and how you are viewing abundance, how you are viewing the things that are being offered to you, the opportunities that are coming to you, because I feel like this Eight of Swords is a huge roadblock for you right now. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else you need to hear today for who. But that's really good. Like, other than like the mindset thing, if you can work through that, you have so much positivity coming your way. Like today, with you have people surrounding you, got people on your side, you got this money coming to you, or this abundance of some sort. It may not be money. You could be getting a house, you could be getting a car, you'd be getting a new job that you end up loving. Okay, the only thing that's holding you back right now is that Eight of Swords mindset that you're telling yourself you can't get out, even though you can. So let's see if there's anything else you need to know today. For whoever this reading is meant for, whoever is here to receive this message, what should they hear today, or what else do they need to know today before we let them go? From their higher self to mine, through me and through these cards, what is the message they need to hear as we close out this reading for this day, Wednesday, June 5th, 2019? What is the message for whoever is here to receive this reading? Please and thank you. You have the Page of Wands. Okay, so there's something new. You got the Six of Wands. You got the Six of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Cups. Do I want to pull one more? Okay, I pulled two more. You got Seven of Cups and Seven of Swords, right? So I think there's a lot of confusion you're dealing with. Even though this is your physical energy, I think this is telling me a lot more about your mindset right now. So let's see if I can put these in the order that I pulled them. So we had this Page of Wands, which tells me that you're starting a new journey of some sort. That could be a new job. It could be like you could be traveling somewhere, but I'm not sure that's what I'm feeling. We'll see what comes later with the rest of the cards. I do think there's a new opportunity coming for you, though, and I feel like it has to do with a new job, or it has to do with a new goal that you've set for yourself, something you're trying to accomplish. And I think you're at this position where you either want people to notice that you have this going on, you want people to see your success or see that you're on the road to success, and some people are already taking notice. Some people are already seeing what you're able to do. Just be really careful, because some people are going to come and ask of things for you while this is happening. They're going to see that you're gaining more success. They're going to see that you're being that you're changing, that you're improving things in your life, and they're going to want to take stuff from you. They're going to want to take your time. They're going to want to take your money, borrow money all the time. Like, a lot of people have to deal with that when they start gaining success. People coming in and being like, "Oh, we're friends, right? How about you loan me this money?" So be really, really careful of where you're putting out your resources. That's not to say not to share. That's not to say that, because again, I don't think you need to be selfish. I just think you need to be careful of where you're giving your money, where you're giving your time, where you're giving your energy, where you're putting your focus, because some places sometimes you're just going to end up giving more than you're ever going to get back, and it's not going to be positive for you. It's just going to be you draining yourself. So really be careful of that. Be patient throughout this situation. I think this is super positive. You have an Ace of Cups here, so I think that means that there's so much abundance about to come to you, but you do need to be patient. It may take 2 weeks. It may take a month. It may take 7 months. So really be careful. Really be patient, I should say. Careful is for this one. Be patient of just kind of, or patient for this abundance that's coming to you, this Ace of Coins, because I feel like that that's coming pretty soon. Like I said, it could be 6 months from now, also, or 7 months from now. I do feel closer to 6 months, between 2 weeks and 6 months, just because we have these the 6 moons. But I also think 6 months because we basically have from right after new moon to full moon. I mean, not 6 months, 2 weeks. So that's about half a month. And I feel like this is going to happen within 6 months, and it's likely to happen sooner, whatever this is. And then we have your 7 of Cups and your 7 of Swords. And I kind of want to hold these together because they did come up together. Like I kind of flipped them at the same time. So the 7 of Cups is telling me that there are a lot of options out there for you. There's a lot for you there's a lot of things that you can decide. But you're kind of dealing again with making the wrong choices. Again, did we have the 7 of Swords over here somewhere? No, we didn't. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like my brain was thinking 7 of Swords earlier too. But again, you're not necessarily thinking about making your decisions the right way. Oh, we had like the 7 of Coins, right? Which again also tells you to recognize your abundance, recognize what you've already done, recognize all the work you've already put in, and really look at it honestly. Look at it as someone who's not you. Okay, look at it from your friend's point of view. Even if you go so far as asking your friends to objectively help you understand what people see you as, what is available in your life, and just kind of try to see yourself a little bit from the outside, because I think your mindset is that you're not seeing all of your abundance. And I think that goes along with the same 7 of Swords here. You're not necessarily seeing the best path for you, or you're not choosing the best path for you for whatever reason. It could be that you just don't, because of that 8 of Swords in your mind, in your physical. It could just be that you don't believe in your ability to handle this abundance that's coming to you. It could be that you are going to, when you get money, when you get any kind of like windfall, any kind of positive windfall, it could be that you tend to squander it, you tend to throw it away. So just really be careful with how you are choosing to receive this abundance and what you're choosing to do with it once you get it. How you are going to how am I going to word that? How do we say that? So I guess use an example. You receive like $1,000 and someone says, you can put that we got this. They're like, you can put that $1,000 in savings, you can invest it, you can buy this nice furniture, you can buy a bunch of food, you can give it to your family or your friends. You have all these options of what you can do with that money. And this is telling me that you need to be careful of what choice you make, and you may be the kind of person who's prone to doing not the right thing. So to just giving it out to friends and family because you want to feel generous, you want to feel loving, you want to feel kind, you want people to notice your success. And how do they notice it? You give it to them. You give your money to them. You're paying it out. You're flaunting it. You're letting people kind of use you essentially. So I think that may be what you're dealing with, or you're just spending it. You're buying all kinds of stuff that you don't need. As soon as you get a paycheck, you're spending it. So you're living paycheck to paycheck, even though you are making enough that you could be saving, you could be budgeting. Honestly, if you're making minimum wage in the United States, that, depending on where you live, may not be enough to immediately start budging. But I guarantee you, if you're getting $15 an hour and you're getting paid on a weekly basis, you can save $1 or $5 from every single paycheck, and you're not going to notice it. It doesn't matter how tight things are for you. If you immediately put that away, you're gonna figure out what to do with the rest of your money, and not even like, if you put that away somewhere where you're not thinking about it, where you're not looking at it, where it no longer exists, then you will adjust and you will be saving consistently. Very small increments. I save every time I get any cash, I save $5. That's it. Just if I have a $5 bill, I'm gonna put it away. If I like, and I don't always get $5 bills. I don't carry cash a lot, but when I do, I put that $5 bill away. I swear I have never had to think about it. It's just there when I need it. It's my emergency saving. Okay, so I think what you're trying to do with whatever this abundance that's coming with you, I think you need to slow down and really consider the way you are sending it back out, the way you're using it, the way you're receiving it. Okay, so hopefully that made some sense to you. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. That is all for today. I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful night, and remember always that I love you. Bye.